Google has just added Oman coverage to Google Maps, and so Geoguessr has added Oman to the game. So we're going to hop in, take a look at some of that coverage and play some games. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, we are here in the map making app, ready to take a look at some of this coverage. I can see it already and I'm very excited. So here we are. Ooh, okay. That's a lot of coverage. That is a lot of coverage. Already I'm seeing this and I'm like, wow, okay. So obviously this line here is dividing us from UAE. Most of the coverage in UAE, as we know, is minimal. It's only in and around Dubai that there is coverage, and a tiny bit in Abu Dhabi and that one island. In terms of Oman, we have a whole lot more that kind of spans pretty much every section of Oman except this middle bit here. So if we're looking at where we would want to hedge guesses, it might be tricky. You've got this island as well. You probably want to hedge more up here. There's so many little side roads. This is a whole lot of coverage. Okay, so with Oman, what we've got to look at is that the country sort of ends here, but there's also a section in the middle here that seems to have no coverage. And then we've got this section up here and this road that is also Oman. We've got all these islands, but it looks like there's no coverage on those. I think we're in the clear. So the only road we need to learn is this one, and then maybe what this castle and this town looks like. So if we follow this one road just through the sections that are covered, we should know what to look for up there, because that's a big gap between going here and going all the way up here. That's some points to be lost. It's quite a significantly sized country. I mean, if we're going to compare it to a country we work with, we're probably looking at Greece. Length to length, maybe a bit more. I mean, it's bigger than a lot of the countries we're used to working in. So, yeah, a lot to learn here. So let's start. We'll go bottom to top. Let's take a look at what we've got on this road here. Ooh, okay. So we have the vehicle, first thing I'm noticing. Looks like the Panama truck. It's got a bit of a bent antenna, or what is more accurate to say is the Kazakhstan vehicle. It's got this black wire on it. There's probably some metas going to appear from that. In terms of landscape, completely flat desert over here with tiny little bumps and ridges right on the edge. Let's move down a little bit. Okay, it's slightly more sandy. Very hard to distinguish from UAE, Qatar, Tunisia, those sorts of places. And Kazakhstan as well, and Mongolia are fair shouts. Coming down towards the coast, we've got more rocky hills now and a more rocky landscape than sandy, but still completely deserted. If we then come onto this road, the 43, ooh, we've got a nice sunset. And it's quite rocky again, but also sandy. It almost looks like something out of Tatooine, very Star Wars vibes. I wouldn't be surprised if they did some filming here. Okay, so this is a more paved road. Looks more, slightly more built up. A little bit of shrubs we're starting to see now. And then we've got this town down here called Salah. So we've got a gap around the airport, but let's take a look at this main road. Okay, so bit darker in colour, some more paved roads and a bit of civilization, but not much other than that. And then if we just pick a road in the middle, this is what we're looking like. So let's come out of here and let's move on up. Let's come along to the middle now. Oh, completely sandy. You can barely make the road out. And on this one down here, bit less sandy, bit less hazy. So if we move up to just slightly north of the centre, we're still looking the same. Flat landscape, not much going on. And it looks like the side roads are unpaved. And they're more just dirt tracks. And what about this coastal road here? Oh, very hazy, but a few more shrubs and a more robust looking tarmac. Then we do have this island down here that we'll need to be aware of. This is a bit more rocky and paler. Yeah, rocky. You've got the water direction to help. but it looks like pretty much there's not a lot on that island. So that's that section. If we move on up over here, we've got a bit more civilization again. I'm starting to see some trees. And then if we come on up and have a look on our way into Muscat, the roads are getting more, you know, we've got guardrails and lampposts now, so we're starting to look more industrial, but very, very hilly and rocky on the way in. So I think if we look at the topography, you'll see that the hill range, or the mountain range, is along this northern border, is where all the mountains are. So you can just about see it in here. We've got peaks of mountains, so we can see where we're going to be looking more rocky and more mountainous. Then let's drop ourselves in the middle of Muscat. This is what we are looking like. I have seen it a couple times before when we've played some fun maps and done flags, capital cities, that sort of thing. But normally the coverage has not been very clear. Obviously we've got some Arabic to look for, but this is what we're looking like. And I'm seeing yellow license plates, which will be a key one in differentiating it from UAE and Qatar. Ooh, similar stop sign to UAE, actually. That's a good spot there. And we've got a flat antenna here, but it looks like it's pointing forward, not backwards. So that's interesting. Small little clues there. Moving along, we've got this place called Seeb. Looking similar, I would say. And then obviously the infrastructure carries all the way along the edge. I guess we just look slightly more run down as we move away from the capital. But I do hear that Oman is a wealthy country. So better bear that in mind as well. Moving along this expressway, we've got some water. And these shrubby bushes as well. And then as we move more north, we've got hazy coverage, still quite hilly over here. So this area, obviously, you're going to have to use direction of the mountains to locate yourself. Over here, more of these trees, these like V-shaped bushes and shrubs. All the way up to the top here, where the coverage ends, where we've got this big bridge. So this is going to be a huge landmark to know if you're at the top of the country, where the border post is, and how far you can go up the road. So this is what we're looking like from the side, to know we're at the top of the country. And there's water as well. Then we need to hop across Dubai and come up to the top and just take a look at this road. So we'll start down the bottom. We're right on the coast, so this is a really obvious landscape. You've got water to the west, and you've got massive rock faces on the other side. And I guess a bit like Chile, this highway is just going to follow the coast all the way down, looking the same. I guess the clue here is you can't see any land on the other side, as opposed to maybe this side where you might see land, or further down where you can also maybe get a bit of western sea. So again, it kind of looks the same all the way down. Here we've got a bit of a double road and some infrastructure, but not a lot. Maybe a couple hotels. Yeah, just carries on all the way up to here, where the coverage seems to stop and then restart as we come onto a more coastal road. We can still see the sea, but we're going more into the mountains now. Coming along, view of the land, and then what are we looking like in this bay? Okay, so it's actually quite a narrow bay. It looks like on the map it may be bigger than it actually is. And then obviously here, the direction of the sea is going to swap to the east-northeast as we head into this second one. There's a bit more sort of looking like a port in terms of infrastructure, and then looking more like a sort of beach club with all these birds, ducks on the water as well. And then we seem to end in and around this castle mark, which I think might be this. Lake Hotel is there. And then we've got this roundabout with stuff in the middle of it, and markings for a castle that we can't actually see from here. But this is what it looks like. Lots of palm trees. It feels like a little touristy town, but also feels quite small. And we come down and it's quite green. And we're going to end at this roundabout. So that is Oman. So as you can see, we've taken a good look at the coverage dotted around. Let's just take one final look over here at the sea. This is what the other coast is looking like. So we've got more shrubs in front of us, not so close to the water, not so severe cliff faces in front of us. And yeah, that is Oman. I think it's time we hop into the game and see what we can do. This may not be easy, but I'm going to give it a go. Okay, so we have found a map. It is AI Gen Oman. We've got, looks like 30,000 plus AI generated Oman locations. We're going to have a go at this. I'm going to try, I think, no move to start with and go from there. But we might do a bit of NPC as well. We'll see how this goes. So, no move settings, as you can see. Fingers crossed. Right. So, in terms of telling we're Oman, we've got the rockiness, the yellow plate, infrastructure, architecture, these V-shaped bushes. I think I'm getting to grips with it. This is a unique sign. It's got like an O with a dot. So we're very, very rocky, but they're not really big mountains. Well, some of them are. I don't think this is max north. I think for this, we want to pick somewhere. I don't think it's the southern hills. They don't look right. I think it's somewhere in here. So we're kind of in a bit of a valley. We're kind of surrounded by them, but I'm getting dizzy, so I need to stop spinning. Let's leave it there. Bit of a valley surrounded by them, but they're not massive. I think maybe this bit, maybe like here. I don't mind. What's the road direction? We're headed southwest. Well, let's have a look, shall we? Where's north? I mean, this road would line up. I actually don't mind it. I think I'll try there, because you got to remember that not every road is covered. This is a paved road, so I'm going to assume it's a main road. Let's try it. Oh, okay, not great. Nira Muscat. Okay, let's try again. Signs for a camel. What a clue for the Middle East. I love that. That's so cool. We all have to remember that one. We are on a main road here that's got another smaller road running alongside it that's actually covered by a lot of dust. But we've got flat landscape. There's not a hill in sight. So this is going to give us some clues here. So looking at landscape, we knew there were some hills down here, as you can see. So I'm going to steer clear away from that. This road is sort of running northeast. So I'm thinking one of these ones. Maybe this one. I quite like the 39. Any sign of the coast? So there's some trees over there. Not sure what's ahead of us. Hello again, camel. We can't see the coast, but that doesn't mean that it's not there. We just aren't quite close enough. Yeah, I don't mind it. It could be more like here. There's actually a little road running next to this one to the south side, which this one has. So maybe I'll go there. I quite like it. What was the road direction again? Northeast. Yeah, I'll go there. Let's try that. That's only 956 points. That's not a bad guess. We're only one road over in realistically. Just not so many points. But it's alright. No one said we were going to do it in one game. So, this looks like a kind of mosque or temple or something that could be a good landmark. We've got the rocky hills back. So these look just like the ones we just had. Just outside of Muscat. So I could go there again. Got that UAE stop sign. I don't mind it. It looks similar. This isn't max north, is it? It's quite hazy, and I think I saw hazy footage this way. So maybe we'll go in like a little town. Like here, maybe? Try that. Okay. Yeah, we had the right vibe there. I should have left it on that first one. But 3.5, not bad. And then we've got a flat landscape again. Now this does look just like the one we were just on. Literally. So I might go similar. So this time, we're also headed northeast. The road angle is the same. So I could pick the same road. Maybe. Can we see the coast? Got a couple sand dunes, so it could be that the coast is nearby. We would want it to be like southeast though, really, wouldn't we? It could be. It looks like that could be some water. So maybe we are down here. I'm going to try it. Oh, no. Further over. We'll get it. We'll get it. It's only the first game. Bit of a wonky antenna there. Street signs far too far away, but we're completely desert-like with a couple of these ridges. So I think I know where this one was. I think this is more down here. So we're on a main road again. Well, we're on a road again. Paved road. We're just sort of headed northeast. Just off north. So it could be this road. I don't mind it. I think the hills are down here. Are they the right direction? They're actually to the north. So I wonder if we're... I'm not sure which ones are actually covered. I mean, I might go with it. See what happens. Okay, right road, just further up. 7.7. Not the worst score in the world for our first game. We had the right road a couple times, just not near enough to it, and that was a decent guess on the third round there. So let's try again, see what happens. Okay, we've got a wire fencing this time, but also desert landscape. But this is like where I said we were slightly more built up, so I think I might move up a bit. Road angle's still northeast, so it could be this one, like before. Back on that one. Okay. 1,000 points is not the end of the world. What have we got here? We've got a big temple. Other than that, very little to see. We've got some hills to the northwest. We've got flags up. It's looking very UAE, except this orange and black curb is kind of a bit different. You'd probably expect black and white if it was going to be Qatar or UAE. It's a big, big, big roundabout in the middle of nowhere, or maybe coming into a town. So what are we looking at? What could be the possibilities? I mean, it's very desert-like still, but we've got a couple hills to the... couple bumps to the northwest. I think I might go... I'm not sure, to be honest. In here somewhere? Oh, no. We're actually headed into Saudi Arabia. Okay. Okay, this one looks more maybe coastal. Oh, this is a hard one. It's hazy. And we're headed like northeast. I'm not sure. This feels coastal. I'm not sure. Oh, I had it. I had it on the right one. Hello. He's staring right into your soul. Oh my goodness. Okay, this time we're in the sand dunes. We've got like redder soil or deeper coloured soil, and these hills, which I think is like over here. I think in this kind of area. I might just plonk it in the middle. Nice. Nailed it. I wasn't quite on a road, but I was hedging the area. Okay, we've got no car visible this time, so that's interesting. They're clearly working to erase the clue already. It's very flat, very sandy. Couple shrubs. All we've really got to work with, I think, is the road angle, which is like northwest. So we're kind of maybe this one? I quite like that one. Okay. A little bit of northwest section of another road. About the same score, but I think the guesses are getting more accurate. So in both of those, same as the last game, a couple of them were on the right road, but just not close enough, and one was a good guess. In this case, the sand dunes guess. So I'm going to keep trying, and we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Ooh, okay. We're far more rocky and tropical now. This is giving me like along here. You know where all this coverage was? In one of these, maybe? I could easily see people confusing this with Lebanon. Very easily. The only clue is the camera generation, I think. Or to me. Yeah, I'm going to try that, I think. Sort of in the middle, along where all this coverage is. Way further up. But it's still a respectable score, I think. Okay. Okay. This is quite hazy, but I'm just looking at place names. It's quite green, but also sandy. It's got a very coastal feel. But then I guess all of them would. I might just go sort of Muscat area, I think. Oh, it was further up. Okay. Ooh. Okay, this one, I think I know where I want to go. There's two places that are calling out to me for this one. Either way up here, where we saw the road delve off the track and into the mountains. Because this is very mountainous up here. But I'm not sure because it's only this one road covered and it's only this section. And it doesn't look super hilly. Or we pick one of these roads like way in the mountains like this one. I think that would be a good guess. Let's try it. Oh, further up. We're trying, we're trying. We need a good guess here. Come on, let's beat our score. Work with me. Oh, the wire fencing is back. Which one was the wire fencing? Was it this one? This one, maybe. Red in northeast again. I think it was this one. I'm going to try it. Okay. Down near Quan Alalam. And this one has got more of the rocky hills that I'm associating with the south of the country. And it's more sandy, so I think it might be down here. Road angle. What are we talking? Almost like exactly west. So maybe this one? Or here? Or maybe it's actually, because it's so sandy, it might be down here. Like, this could be right on the beach. I might go for this one, you know. Tempted. Sand dunes. Let's try it. Ah, further up. We did alright. Again, 7k. We're in the same score region. But I'm going to keep trying, because I think we might... The guesses are getting more accurate, I think. So let's keep trying. Rocky. Very rocky. Ooh. Is this a north rocky? Or just like a up here rocky? Maybe. I don't want to miss one that's max north. Or in a, this is the one, like the first one we had, where I was in a valley of hills, and I think I went in here. I think it was more up here. So I'm going to stick it probably here. Try that. Yeah, further up. Okay. I'm not mad at it. Almost 3k on the first round. So let's see if we can keep that up. So we've got hills this time. Kind of all around. It's a bit like a wider valley. We're headed east. Maybe this one? Or this one. I don't mind that one. could be further up. Like here. I'm gonna try it. Nah, further down. Okay. I can see where the problems are coming in. I can see. So again, very... bollard. Very rocky, but also very green. Very high hills. So... if it's this green, do we actually go up here? Or maybe not. Maybe we go in one of these areas. I think I'll try that. Nice. Very nice. Just the wrong bit of green, but very good guess. That was Izki. Hopefully we're going to beat our score this time. This looks just like the one previously, where we were in a massive valley, and it was over here somewhere. So I might try it again. We're headed west. So that would work. Let's try it. Why not? Oh, that was a southern one. Okay. Bad score. Come on. Let's get a good guess here and beat our score. Ooh, quite significant hills. I'm not sure I saw coverage that looked just like this. It's a massive double highway. Divided highway. We're headed northwest. I think it might be a main highway like this, running through the hills. Could be this one. Is there like a river? No, but it has got some greenery to it. So I don't mind this sort of area. I think that's all I can do, really. Do you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. 9.294. I want to try and break the 5-figure mark. That would be good. So I think I'm going to keep going. And I'll let you know if I get a good game in. Okay. This is overtime. Let's get a better score than this. Let's go. No messing around. We're going to do it. Okay. Ooh, look at that. This is a big windy road. Surrounded by mountains. We're headed northeast. Really rocky. Maybe in here somewhere? Okay. I'll take it. Ooh, we've got a river this time. We're on an unpaved road. In like a little tiny village thing. It's more wet. Bit more green. These trees are quite large. I feel like they've grown in size unless they're just closer to me. And it's got definite rocky outcrops, but they're not necessarily big mountains. So this could be out here. It could be like a max north, like up here. Maybe. I think that's still quite hilly. I think I want to come down to a not so hilly. Maybe this one? I don't think that's right. More north. Don't lose the faith. Okay. Camels! Okay, there's not a lot in sight here. This feels like it's down here to me. We're headed south. Yes, I'll take it. Same again? Maybe? There's like nothing to see. We're on unpaved. Headed west now. Maybe it's like here. Oh, that was further north. There's not even a road there. Oh my god, that's a tiny road. Okay. Oh, Muscat. Just outside of. Surely. Nope. The town down Salala. The town down the bottom. 6.2. We can do better. Let's do this. Okay. We've got quite a bit of infrastructure here. Muscat. Surely. I'm going Muscat. Nope. Further up. More green. Quite a few hills to the northeast. And to the southeast. It's flat, but more green. Maybe in here? Yes. That's what I like to see. Sand dunes ahead. It's very, very rocky. It also has a coastal feel to it. I wonder if this one's over here. No, down the bottom, sand dunes. That's like a big hill, but it's not so rocky. Oh, I don't know for this one. We're seeing the flags though as well. Always useful. It's quite green. Maybe in here. Wrong side. Go on, let's get a good score here. Oh, yes. Okay. Beach is to the south. And there's a town opposite. Sea is to the south. So we could be sort of like that. I'm thinking here makes more sense. We could be like out here. And I'm seeing that. To the east. Or... no, I'm gonna go for it. Yes. 8.5 or 8.6 almost. So we're getting higher. Let's go again. We've got water to the north. Interesting. And water to the east. Where are you going to have water to the north? And to the east? Out here you would. Out here you definitely would. Could be near a Muscat if it was like up here. I'm going to try that. No, further along. Okay. What is that? Big wall. Very, very rocky. But we're in a massive valley. Somewhere in the middle. Just outside, okay. We are trying. Rocky. Bit more shrubbery. Maybe up here. Yes. Give me all the points. This is more sand dune like I feel. So I'm going to try over here. Not quite. Oh, this could be Southern Hills. That's like a factory. And that's water to the southeast. I think we're here somewhere. Further up. It's only 109 points. Shocking. 8.3. Big hill to the northwest. Yes! We found the road. That was a good one. On the first go. We've got to keep this up now. Okay, we've got some dunes. It's very green. I'm going to try in here. That one. Got phone numbers. They might be useful. More of these temples with the blue roofs. Just got a Muscat. Well, we're going to go to Oman, obviously. Is it the one down the bottom? It was so annoying. After what a good score. We're not doing so well. Come on. Rocky. Very rocky. That's not too bad. We broke it. We managed to break through into the 5 digits and we almost leveled up at the same time. That was a lot of fun. I'm excited to learn more of that. I have the feeling we will go over it on stream, obviously when the Plunkett page is released, and I feel like we will spend a lot of time on the map making app, going over those roads, especially those odd ones that we definitely need to know. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm going to keep trying to do this off camera and get myself on the leaderboards. And I'll catch you guys next time. Maybe next time we'll do some NMPZ Oman. Who knows? I might save that for once the Plunkett page comes out. But for now, thank you for watching. I very much appreciate it. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.